Hey guys, my name is Maggie Foster and I'm going to be your college algebra instructor this semester. I'm really looking forward to having a great semester and I hope that you are too. Please feel free to ask as many questions as you need to and contact me as often as necessary. I'll be communicating with you through your school issued email address, so be sure to check that often. Also, periodically I'll post announcements in your Blackboard account. All of your homework can be found on Mymathlab, and you will access MML, that stands for Mymathlab, through your Blackboard account. So please begin your homework this week. Pearson allows all students a 14-day free trial, so there's no excuse not to start right away. The first week, I would like for you to begin with Lesson 0 on Blackboard. There you'll find your syllabus, your course organizer, discussion board instructions for class introductions, and your orientation quiz. The orientation quiz can be taken an unlimited amount of times, so you can get a really good grade on that quiz. Now, let me show you a couple of things in your Blackboard account so you'll be familiar with that. When you first open up your Blackboard account, you're going to see your announcements. You can read through the announcements that I've placed there for you. On the left-hand side over here, you're going to begin by clicking on Lessons. And in Lessons, I want you to slide over to the Lesson 0, which is your orientation. One of the main things you're going to see here is your course organizer, and I would suggest that you actually make a copy of that. It's downloaded to the bottom corner over here. I'm going to open that up, and you're going to see all your assignments, and it will tell you when the due dates are. Okay, I'm just making it look a little bit prettier for you here. So this is your syllabus. On the left-hand side, you'll see what date you start the assignment. And on the right-hand side, you'll see the date that it's due. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, please let me know. Again, I would suggest that you print that so that you can have easy access to it and you can know when all your assignments are due. Okay. The other thing that I would like for you to look at here, you slide all the way down, you can read through the orientation materials. It tells you what textbook we're using, some of my policies. As far as late homework goes, you will be allowed to turn in homework late, but you're going to get a 20% penalty for anything that's turned in late. So just be sure that you know when the due date is so that you don't have to take that penalty. Okay. Down at the very, very bottom of Lesson 0, you're going to see your discussion board introduction right there. So you can click right on that link and it'll take you to the discussion board. There's your questions. Click right here on this link here. And then you can actually put in your introduction. As you can see, some of your classmates have already done that. Okay, so let's go back to Lesson 0 and click there and then go all the way down again. I want to show you where the quiz is located, the orientation quiz, down at the very, very bottom down here, orientation quiz. So you can click on that. It tells you there in the instruction that this test can be saved and resumed later if you would like. Also, there are multiple attempts. So we're going to slide over here to the Begin button. Okay, so click Begin, and the questions come up. So we're just going to go in here and get a few of these, and then you can see how this works. A lot of them are just basic multiple choice questions, so you can click in there and see what's up with that. That's enough of those questions. So we're going to go down here to the bottom. If I wanted to come back later, I would hit Save All Answers, but I'm going to go ahead and hit Save and Submit. When I do that, it's going to tell me that I've left a couple of questions blank, but that's okay for right now. I'm going to hit the OK button, and it will actually grade the test for me. You say, well, where's my grade? Well, what you have to do is you have to come down here to the bottom right-hand side and click the OK button. Once you click that OK button, it will actually tell you what your score was. So see here, I made a 26 there. And you can slide over to the right-hand side, and you can see which questions you got wrong and which questions you got right. Okay, so that's how you do your orientation quiz. The other thing that I would like to show you on your Blackboard account is your Mymathlab. So you have a tab there. You can click on the Mymathlab tab. And right there will get you the link that takes you to Mymathlab. When you first come into Mymathlab, it's going to ask you if you have a Mymathlab account. If you do, you can use that Mymathlab account. If not, you'll need to create an account. Once you've created an account, it's going to ask you, do you have an access code? If you've purchased the book, then you can go ahead and put the access code in. If not, there is a 14-day free trial, and you can use that until you get your textbook, okay, or your Mymathlab code, whichever you're going to use. You have to have a Mymathlab access. Having an actual textbook is up to you, because there is an e-textbook in Mymathlab. So once you get into the class, you can click on homework here, and then the screen will come up that tells you all the homework, and this is homework through the whole semester, so everything is listed there, so you can work ahead if you prefer. That's perfectly okay with me. And you're going to click on section 1.4. We're going to click on that. Your problems are going to come up. You can see I've already done a few problems here. So question 1 I got right. Question 2 I got wrong. So let's go into question 2. We're going to I'm going to show you how this Mymathlab works. So I got this question wrong. There's a red X there. So I can go down over here and I can do final check. Apparently what I did is I put in a number here. We're going to put in the final check. And I got it wrong again. I did that for a reason. Okay. So what you're going to see if you get it wrong 3 times in a row, a little button down here will come up that says Skill Builder. And that will give you some remedial skills if you need some for these particular questions. Okay. It tells you what the right answer was and that you got it wrong. If you need some skill builders, feel free to go in there. You don't get any credit for skill builder, but sometimes it helps if you need a little bit of refresher on how to do a problem. If you don't need any skill builders, you can see here, oh, I just missed a sign. So you can just click exit there. You can go down here and you can click similar question. And what you're going to see is a question that has the same concept, but just the numbers are going to be changed. So now I'm going to do this question again. 7 minus 8 is -1. Last time I missed my negative sign, so we won't miss that this time. And then 7i minus a -6i is really 7i plus 6i. So that's going to be 13i. So we're going to say plus 13i. Okay. Now I'm going to check my answer here. I got it right, so I go to the next question. But what I wanted to show you is if I go back, you can actually see that red X became a green check. So now that question is correct. So you can work the problems as many times as you want to get the answer right. And I'm going to click up here to see that I've got question 1 and question 2 answered, and they're correct. So that's how you're going to do your homework, and I believe that basically takes care of everything I wanted to talk to you about today. So I sort of want to finish today by telling you a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to let you go for the day. So a couple of hobbies that I have. I enjoy sports, especially football, so I'm excited for football season to start up again. I love jigsaw puzzles, and as you can see in my office here, I have my walls have jigsaw puzzles on them that I have worked. So that's kind of a fun hobby that I have. Okay. I happen to be a little unorganized and a little cluttered, so some of my office you'll see is a little bit messy and cluttered. Just a little bit about me. I enjoy football. I've already told you that. There's my messiness, so you can see that. If you're messy too, I understand that. Messy and not very organized. Then we're going to wrap up today and say I just hope we have a great semester, and I look forward to working with you this semester. Okay? Again, to remember, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them and send me an email. I'll be happy to get back with you. Thanks a lot. Bye.